folks, and welcome to Subjective Thoughts. And our comic for today is Exiled Issue 3 by Whatnot Publishing. Now, there is murder, killing, violence, some blood, spines removed, guns, conspiracies, and aliens in this one. So, if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Also, spoilers. Alright, here's the team. And let us continue. So, when we last left our hero, it is, by the way, if you watch the second the video about the second issue, his nickname is Roach, not Rorschach. My bad. So, yeah, I'll call him Roach. When we left off Roach, he found out that there's a whole organization by the name of Core is protecting people from aliens who are imprisoned on Earth. Earth has been serving as a prison where they send all their, well, not all, but bad guys from a unnamed planet yet. So anyway, he's in the headquarters of Core, looking at the weapons. The chick Jill, she gives him another something for his glove for communication so they can track him, and then they lead him into an office and tell him this is your office and it already has Washington, his surname on it. And he asked, "What? You already put my surname?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, they're quick." But no, apparently that's his father's office. So, as it turns out, his father was a part of Core, and he's been keeping it a secret. His job was to keep the peace. So he goes in, there's a lot of memorabilia in glass cabinets, glass cases and everything, a computer, a photo on his desk of Roach and his dad when, I assume when Roach finished the police academy. And also some kind of cube, which is the last thing that the guy says that your father worked on. Roach asks for a moment alone, and then I don't know exactly what he does with the coat. He takes it, and I assumed he put it on some camera or something, because they record the entire Core headquarters. Anyway, he knows that thing. It was a talisman that his father had that he used to talk to God, he said. And he presses on both sides of it, and then this blue crystal appears from this cube. And Roadshow wonders if the God ever spoke back to him. That based after everything he knows now. And we see that there's a camera recording him from the office. I'm assuming it's one of the cameras from Core. So I guess he wouldn't know about the cameras, but yeah, they basically saw that. Anyway, then he remembers something. He goes out to the, I guess, main hall or whatever, and he remembers there were three names of people that got away from the gas attack in the first issue. Remembers their names, and the guy said, "Well, why didn't you say anything earlier?" And he says, "Well, I wasn't sure if you were the good guys." And he's like, "Yeah, fair enough." So now they're okay. We got to go find them. And he says to Jill, I'm just gonna call her Jill. It says find them, and okay, already one of them was murdered yesterday, and Roach is going to the other one. He goes into his car. Jill's like, no, the guy's like, "Wait, we'll get you a car." And he says, "I already have the keys to this one." As he's driving towards the guy, he gets a phone call from his chief giving him a warning to get out of town and leave this case, or else they're going to go after his ex-wife. So he calls her his wife. As he keeps driving, he tries to call Dora, but she's boxing with this other chick who tells her after she hits her, "You're just like your husband." And she do says we're not married anymore. It gets to it's an airport, and as he's about to enter, paramedics wheel out a man, and Roach is like, "Okay, give me a description." And it's unfortunately it's the victim. They're like black in his 40s, height, everything, and missing an ear. And yeah, the paramedics turn over the guy, and he's missing a spine. I don't know what the point of bringing him to the hospital now anymore, though, is because he obviously he's fucking dead already. But anyway, Roach is like, "Well, shit, give me the name of the next victim." And so he starts driving, making his way towards her. We are at this house of this lady, the last victim, or the last one that escaped. She's sitting in a robe. You see, she has all sorts of tattoos and shit, and she's looking at coins, comparing coins. And we see the this guy, the main bad guy, appears to be anyway, the murderer. He appears behind her. Okay, so this lady is one of those hybrids, one of those alien hybrids. And based on what she says, that those coins are memories of her lives there. She's telling him, "It took you a long time to find me." And he says, "A century is a blink of an eye in this timeline." So for what she says, I understand that they can just, I don't know, jump into another body and live in that body. Maybe that explains about Roach's partner, the alien, the corpse that was his body, and he jumped into the body of his partner. Perhaps. Left to be seen. So they talk, and they have some religion, and he says, "Our God will bring us back." And she said, "No, it will not happen. We will not go back anymore to their home planet. And it'll all be the same. And because of you, they hate us, the humans. I think she means. Anyway, Roach reaches the place, and he's feeling pain in his arm. He feels like the bones in his arm are trying to escape his body. Sorry. And you see it again, it's protruding. The bones are protruding out. But he goes inside. He grabs his gun. They have these special weapons. They're made out of some form of organic material and other shit, and those are the weapons that they have in core. I mean, he's about to go in, but it's too late. The murderer alien takes his axe and just beheads the lady. And I think he might be Egyptian because he has an Egyptian symbol on the shoulder. Yes, he beheads her, and then Roach comes in and is like, "Stop." And it looks like the murderer alien knew his father. He tells him, "Oh, your father must be so disappointed, sorry, in how you turned out." And then again, Roach, now the pain is blinding, and as he's standing there looking at this guy, the alien murderer, and the bones in his hands just burst out, and it's like teeth. And his hand also becomes more alien looking. He has claws. And it's like shit. And he starts shooting at the same time. And as the alien murderer about to swing the axe at him, he catches it with his deformed alien arm and manages to stop him. And then the alien murderer slightly changes attitude towards him, and he says something about relish in the pain. It is earned. What did he say about the pain? 1 second. What did he say? Come on. There it is. 1 second. What did he say? Sorry. Do not be afraid. Pain refines his brother. Right, because he was saying to the lady that she needs to be purified to be able to go back. She tells him it's too late. Roach loses consciousness because of the thing with his arm, and he wakes up again. The lady, well, obviously, she's dead, lying beheaded. She has a coin in her arm and in her hand. Strange, you don't see it before. And anyway, he wraps his arm in what remains of his coat and opens a door, and it leads down in the lady's house. And there's a bunch of artifacts there, a lot of them, wall to wall glass closets, everything. Jill appears, asks him if he's all right, if he's been injured. He doesn't tell her what happened, says nothing I can't handle. And she tells the men to, she has more men with her. She tells them, okay, bag the body and grab the coins. So it looks like maybe they know about the coin thing. And then she tells him, oh, we don't have any more leads. And she, for some reason, caresses his cheek. He says, don't worry, the night's still young, I'll get more. And then, what did he get? He's going somewhere. He's getting into his car and going somewhere. She's also telling him that oh yeah, that his communicator is broken, the one that was in his glove. So she's gonna track him through his phone until then. Oh, also I was wrong about the what kind of the time period is. They do have smartphones because the phones are flat, and when you call, you see the caller's name. I for some reason thought it would be like like the older phones. Maybe it's not so advanced technology. I was wrong. Anyway, right. Roach drives somewhere. He tries. Oh yeah, when he called Dora after the chief warned him, he left her a message to get out of town, to go to her mother's. And she didn't pick up after that. So he stops somewhere. He calls her again. She's in the shower. And she doesn't answer. And then he takes, I assume, his old childhood action figure. Oh, and before he left, we see him holding a coin as well. He puts the coin, attaches it to the action figure, and then a map appears, a holographic map that shows him a certain location. After that, he throws away his phone, as Jill is calling him, and drives off. And I think I think before the was it before or after that that he. Let me check. So before, I think it was after. Among on. Is it before or after? Which reminds me, don't really see where he got the coin from. He's just holding it. I wonder if it was the one in the lady's hand. Okay, yeah, sorry. Before it's before. After he calls Dora, she doesn't respond. She's in the shower. You see a bunch of people standing outside an apartment building and masks and everything. And then as Dora exits the shower, they jump at her with clubs and bats, and I think one of them has duct tape. He's stretching it. Uh-oh. So either she's about to be badly beaten and kidnapped. Although she's into boxing, I don't think she's gonna be able to take all of these guys. No way in hell. So after that, he does that. He puts the coin on the action figure and lights up the map. Then then he drives somewhere, and he's like, all my life I thought that my dad always went up to the mountains to meditate, to reconnect to nature. We see him driving up some road somewhere, and he reaches some sort of cave, and he says, "Looks like I was wrong about that too." And he's wearing what appears to be a hazmat suit, and he's got, I think, a gun with him, and he's standing in front of this big metal door in an entrance to some cave. It looks like a cave anyway. And that's it. That's where the third issue ends. All right, let's start with the cover. This is a really cool one. I like all the images. You see the spine there with the skull. You see Roach. Very cool. And then you see the murderers guy. That's I think supposed to be that's Jill. You know, here she really resembles the Sheba lady from the Resident Evil games. Was it game number 5? No, no, she looks like her. And there's an alien. And then that's the guy right there. And this is, for anyone who gives a shit, this is cover A by White. I guess the surname. Alright. So, first few pages, see that's Jill. Her name is Jeal. And it's probably not pronounced Jill, but fuck it. Jill, whatever. That's the first page, and there we go. You see, they're recording everything there. And there's the office door. Whoops, sorry. And there we go. There he goes in there. That's a picture. There's the photo of him and his dad. There we go. Oh yeah, Jill tells him after she arrives at the last victim's house, you know, you might not have been as smart as your father, but you're a lot harder to kill. You see? And like in the last issue, the art is good. The colors work very well. There's that cube. Oh yeah, and Jill, and not Jill, the alien murderer guy, he tells him after Core got rid of your father, I had to do something, so things might not be as they seem. Okay, so that's the art. All right. So the plot thickens. It continues to thicken. So at first, it looked like from the second issue, you know, he'd start working with Core, finding out what's going on. I didn't even think his father would be involved in this. That took that took a turn there. It does bring into question, though, who really are the bad guys. I mean, yeah, Core is covering all this, protecting people, I suppose, but what's up with the alien guy? What about his father? Did Core really get rid of his father? And what the hell is up with Roach himself? Because he wonders after he wakes up, is he an alien hybrid or worse? That is a he's wondering if he's one of these aliens. And is he? Or maybe, I thought, oh, maybe his mother was an alien and his father a human or something like that, and they fell in love. I know, a bit romantic, maybe not very appropriate for sci-fi and shit, but could happen, right? Maybe not in love, but they've created a child, right? Because either that or he really is an alien. An alien took over the body, and then you think he would know this, right? It's not like an embedded memory. I mean, the whole point to take a host would be to be able to use him and remember who you are. So perhaps not. Oh yeah, murderer alien guy takes the lady's spine. He really loves his spines. That one. I think he has a collection. Or maybe there's a purpose to why he takes them. I don't know. But it's definitely taking an interesting turn. Holy shit. I was wondering, shit, is he gonna now start searching things looking for this alien? Oh, we're going somewhere completely different. It looks like he doesn't really trust Core. Obviously, he doesn't tell them about his arm and everything. Guess he wants to find out for himself because something's fucked is definitely going on here. And that does beg the question: is in the future is he gonna work with the alien? What's going to happen? Is the alien really the bad guy here, or is well, maybe everyone's the bad guy in one way or another in the story? I'm definitely excited to continue to find out. I mean, holy shit! Oh, and also, what's gonna happen to poor Dora? Ooh, I mean, they're probably gonna try to use her to get to him, but the question is, she badly beaten, tied up somewhere, or because one of them smashed something, and I don't know, was it maybe some sort of button? Perhaps she got help. Again, ladies into boxing, but I don't think she can take on. There was like fucking six of them, and they already started beating her with bats and everything. Holy shit, poor woman. Yeah, guess we'll find out as it continues. The main thing I'm most curious of is if Roach is hosted, if his body's hosted by an alien, if he's the alien, or if he's some kind of hybrid. Because you don't get any mention of a mom. Talks about his dad, but not his mom, so. Interesting. I mean, I know sometimes these stories, there's only one parent and the other parent isn't really mentioned. Not relevant to the story, but still. I don't know if in here it's somehow connected. Well, that is left to be seen, and I look forward to find out. Alright, folks, so that is it. This is this is issue 3 of Exiled. Let me know what you thought about it if you read it. And that is it. Now remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!